Hello, this is Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV Common Sense as Poland. We have taken over quite a lot here. We are about to fight Sweden again, and we are really hurting for admin power. We have taken exploration ideas, which will lead us to North America very soon. Okay, lesson pause. And let's see what happens. We are fabricating a claim on Sweden, and we have been annexing Novgorod for the last 20 years. What's that? Rebels. Separatists. No, they can take care of it on their own. Relations reduction, that's a pity. Okay, we have a claim here. We're fabricating a claim on Stockholm. I will also fabricate on Skane here. Or Skania, Skane. Something like that. Afterwards, we will occupy all of this, wait until they have no money to support their fleet, and then land on Gotland. Do you have any allies? Oh, we lost Western Arms Trade again. That's a pity. Cologne, that's not really an ally. We no longer have a truce with Pomerania, but Pomerania loves us. The British desire of Novgorod is too high, too bloody damn high. Yeah, I don't see any other way to improve or increase our diplomatic reputation than taking a diplomatic idea other than exploration, and we do need this exploration. Oh, Austria actually feels threatened by us. That's reasonable, I must say. Who is our heir? Wittelsbach from Palatinate. He's pretty decent. 432 is not that bad. It's downright average, but leaning towards the better side of average, because admin power is the best. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, they're all average. We lost the theologian. Can we afford a level 3? We could, but is it worth it? I think we'll go with a level 2. Also, I would go with a level 2 here, but we don't have any available, and we don't have a diplomatic reputation guy. Oh, what was this? There was an offer that I did not notice. Sweden, do we still have a truce? June. Will they join a coalition as soon as this ends? Probably. Okay, we can fabricate one more claim. Or we can fabricate a couple more claims. I'm not sure if we have to hurry with that. We could take 10 more years and fabricate claims on everything. I don't think they will recover in any way. Okay, he has returned. And we lost an advisor. Okay, you go and explore the coast now. And we will colonize over here. The advisor has died. That was a military guy. Let's go with level 1 or level 2. We're actually doing okay on military now. Let's go with level 1. Okay, perfect. Norway, you're next. Denmark. Not Denmark. Denmark reformed. Really? We can use it for attacking Norway without pulling in England. Do we prefer to take over Norway or Sweden? I suppose it's all the same to me. Norway would give us less aggressive expansion because it's further from Europe, mainland Europe. Now, when we actually started fabricating claims on Sweden, let's see that through. Norway, no, you're not getting access. Yeah, we'll actually need to improve relations with Novgorod, or we could use our prestige for that. I dislike losing it, but... Okay, now it's time to take this one. Bunch of truces, yeah, we don't mind. Tolerance of heathens, and more manpower and more infantry compatibility. and our manpower has actually recovered to the maximum. So it's a terrible waste that we're not fighting anybody, isn't it? So yeah, let's wait for this claim to finish and actually fight Sweden. Also, in the meantime, we can build up our army. Do we have any missions about that? Create an army for our nation. What is the force limit? The force limit is 58. Yeah, I think we can do that. And we will soon be able to add a policy that gives us global settler increase in tolerance of heathens. I don't think we will want that. Maybe later. Right, you guys. We need 3/4 of our force limit. So let's say we will go for what, 45, right? Or 46 for an even number. What composition should we use? As Eastern, we actually have very good cavalry, especially as Poland. But we can't forget that infantry is the backbone of the army. Okay, let's make it simple. Let's get 8 cannons total, so we can split it into 4 major armies. We have 4 cannons already, right? Yeah, let's split it into 4. And I will build it army per army basis. On an army per army basis. Right, so each of them will have 2 cannons. 4 horses, I think. Yeah, that will be good. Maybe more. No, 4 horses for an army is good. And the rest will be infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's... Wait a minute. That's uneven. That is uneven. How many troops do you have? 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, and 2 to 1. Okay, so we have 1 more infantry ready. Let's say we are at 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1. 9. We need 3 more. This will be okay, even. That will give us 48, which is a very nice number. Divides into 4 12s. Okay, I think we have to lose stability. Because if our legitimacy goes to 50, that will be very problematic. Unless our king dies quickly. He's not likely to die quickly unless we make him a general. And low legitimacy can actually be pretty problematic. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. We'll make him a general. We'll get a new king. But whilst we get a new king, in the meantime, we will lose stability. Is he a good general? He's a crappy general, but let's make him lead an army nonetheless. A truce with Sweden has expired. Will we get a coalition now? That's a question. I don't think so. Let's wait for the claim to fabricate and we can start. Yeah, our manpower is pretty good now. Still producing cannons. Oh. Recruitment time and regiment cost now is reduced. Not while we were doing that. I did not read the mission. I thought it would give us prestige like it always did. Okay, let's actually gather. Oh, you're not ready yet. Explore the coast of Hudson Bay. Perfect. Can we send a colonist? This is the closest province, right? It's too far. It's too far away. After we have taken the next idea, we will have more colonial range. We could theoretically also hire the appropriate advisor for that. For now, you guys go and explore the Gulf of Sun something. Yeah, colonizing will take a while. We need to wait for them to recover their morale because we are at low maintenance. Actually, as we are about to start the war, I should probably go to high maintenance. Yeah, we're so high maintenance. Go, gather, switch, We can actually divide them into nice armies, 6 each, which will be able to siege the smaller forts. Right. See? Perfect. Perfect numbers, I like that. 6, 4, 2. And if we switch them further, it would be good to siege forts. Right, let's make them assume strategic positions. Go there. You go over here. Oh, we can't go over here. Yeah, I suppose we have to station them all in that area. Let's wait until they leave so they don't get too much attrition. And they are actually taking different routes. Kudos. There, and you go over here. Or provinces or armies. We could actually fabricate another claim before they got there, probably. What should it be? What's the highest development? We have one on Stockholm. We have one on Scania. Okay, this is 13. 6, 7, 11. 11. So 13, Västergotland. Sure, why not? Oh, shut up, Novgorod. Okay, and all these admin points will go towards scoring again. I shouldn't be bitch about it. We are slowly becoming the most powerful nation of Europe, if we are not one already. I think we are. We would have trouble in combat, though. I mean, we are if you count our subjects, but for example, France is surely more powerful on their own, because this land is pretty poor. But after we've taken over Sweden, we'll be in a much better situation. The Roman Empire, how is this going? Yeah, they're not too close to enacting the next reform, which would worry me significantly. And Ireland has formed. Interesting. Would you be my vassal? I mean, you won't, but how far behind that are we? It's doable in a couple of years. Let's see who is supporting their heir to our throne. Brandenburg is doing pretty well. So is the Palatinate. Unfortunately, the big ones are in the back. Alright, they're pretty good heirs, we don't mind. And the armies are in position. Let's give them generals. We only have 2. Where's the king? Alright. We hope he dies. Because we'll get more legitimacy. I mean, we're not Ming. Legitimacy is not that crucial. Okay. A bit more time, and Sweden is ours. Who are you allied with again? Cologne and Brabant. Yeah, Brabant is pretty big, actually. Not a threat in the slightest, but still pretty big. I will unmothball the forts, just in case Brabant and the other guys come marching into our lands. Here we go. Oh. We finished the exploration. Let's first send him to explore the waters of Sevilla. Why not? Yeah, we will colonize here as soon as we have the colonial range. Let's go to the colonial map mode really quickly. Yeah, the winds are against us. Will they change soon? Possibly. Alright. For now we can return to what we have to do here. Should we actually concentrate our forces on Stockholm right away? We probably should. Yeah, let's march in here. Straight away. River crossing and all, just go and kill them. We have cannons and everything. Oh, Sweden, we want to conquer your stuff. Oh! Pomerania has claims. We could do that, actually. We'll give them that land. We want Sealand for ourselves. And Brandenburg will join. Perfect. Cologne and Brabant. They're pretty big, but we can take them. And Stockholm will be the war goal. Let's go. Massive army. We've gained... we lost an advisor, but we will not use it, so it's not a problem. And the massive army has been won single-handedly. The massive battle, I mean. Which provinces can we reach, by the way? Not many. Alright. Let's leave one army here. Do you have siege value? Oh, he has. Good. And the others can just make a front line. Like that. Because we can't go past the fort yet. Right, let's do it. Oops. Completely forgot about our poor fleet. You no longer need to protect trade. You need to repair yourself. And you're still gaining money, even though we have a huge army at 100% maintenance. Investment in trade technology. Do we want inflation for Diplo? Yes. Any interesting missions? Conquer the Bohemian province, I think that is. Rival of our rival. Who is that? Timurids, really? What would you get for that? Prestige and Diplo power. Timurids, hey. I suppose it's doable. Okay, Diplo power is worth it. Timur's opinion must be 100. Improve relations. Oh, we can actually proclaim guarantees on them. We're so big. Right, we need to occupy Stockholm before we can go further into their lands. And we're also taking this fort in the meantime. Okay, great. We have cannons that help. Do you have any more explorations you can do? You can try circumnavigating the globe. Yeah. That's not gonna work. What you can do is protect trade in the Baltic Sea trade node, so that you are not wasted completely. Novgorod is being silly, but Moldavia and Lithuania are not. Pomerania maybe a bit, but we will feed them. I mean, the fact that we'll feed them will not help that, but we won't have to core it ourselves at least. At least not right away. And the Diplo points, well... we need admin to advance our technology. Perfect. Siege of Stockholm is over. Advance. 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 That was easy. Oh crap, I forgot again. I forgot again that the explorer must not engage the Swedish Navy. Yeah, Gotland will be a bastion for them. Whoa. What's going on? They actually attacked, really? I can't believe that. Can't believe that. Maybe get there in time and help them, but still. Can we follow you to this region? No, we cannot. You're the one with siege value, you go here. And you go over there. Yeah, this is going pretty well. Easily as well. Pomerania is not a super rich place. I wonder, how exactly does this development translate to diplomatic annexation cost? It seems that coring is cheaper than diplomatic annexation, which should not be the case. Let's check using... Is there a formula here? If we go to Novgorod, for example. formula for the total cost? No. Oh! It's not progressing because they have high liberty desire? Really? Oh, that's dumb. You can sacrifice some prestige, I suppose. Yeah. That reduced it. And we will also improve relations with them. That's because of the total development they have. Let's make sure to not put Pomerania over 100 because that will make them a nuisance. How much do they have at the moment? It's 11, it's 20, 31, 41, 48. If we give them this province, that would be 48 plus 18, that would be 66. We can give them, let's say, 3 provinces. They'll call them for us. Oh, Sweden is sieging us, really? And we have finished sieging the fort, and I did not notice. Another one. Was there a fort here? No, there was not. Yeah, this is taking quite a long time usually. Golden Liberty, Polish Golden Liberty. Cheaper advisors, more legitimacy, less prestige. Advisor cost reduction, stability cost increase. I usually don't buy stability. Although, if I buy one now... Okay, we can afford that. Let's buy one stability. And otherwise we would lose legitimacy. I don't want to lose any more legitimacy, but... How old is our ruler? 57. Well, that could go either way. 50 of each is good. Well, legitimacy. Legitimacy actually affects almost everything. Especially diplomatic reputation in my case. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Hope the diplomatic reputation doesn't slow down our annexation of Novgorod. Free power. Increase our colonial range. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, no, it wasn't. We still have 150. The families left behind. Do we want to reduce our tax income, manpower income, or unrest increase? Actually, we do not have any revolt risk anywhere, but that's for 5 years. That's a long time. I can live without tax income. Okay, where's the explorer? Oh, right. He's nowhere. But if we give him a troop and not send him anywhere yet... yeah... With the increased range, he can actually explore new lands now. And... this is still out of reach. Crap. Crappity crap. If we took something from Portugal, it wouldn't, but I don't want to fight Portugal. Okay, we just need to wait, unfortunately. Not much we can do, unless we brought more cannons. We should just bring more cannons. To the siege, what are the cut-off values? Yeah, let's bring more cannons. Concentrate the force. Also from here. That should finish it. Yeah, +5 bonus. So 5 is the maximum, right? So a decent sieging army should have 5 cannons. I will remember that. Oh, no, that's because the fort level is 2. If the fort level is higher, they would need more. So it's not really set in stone. We have enough money for some buildings, but we're still at war and I don't want to... I want to have a financial reserve, that's it. almost ready for administrative technology. And we have sieged that. Here comes the troublesome part. We can't really defeat their navy, because they have a lot of galleys, unless we build a lot of galleys, which in turn will cost us a lot of money. I think we don't really have a choice, we have to build a lot of galleys. I'm not using the army builder because if they then sail, 20, you can destroy them later, they're cheap. Let's go to 21, because why not? No, 19 will be sufficient, because those are all our provinces that can produce ships. Although those ones here are quicker at that. I mean, those can produce them as well, but yeah. How many galleys do you have here? 5. Oh, that might actually not be enough. Okay, let's build some more. Now this will certainly be enough. We'll need to wait quite a while, but they will be getting attrition all the time. I mean attrition. War exhaustion, of course. Their land forces are no match for us. Now we need to develop our navy, so they are no match for them as well. At what level of Diplotech will we get to a colonial range? At the next one. Okay, perfect. So the next thing we do actually needs to be the technology, not the idea. We can do that. Don't even need to focus on Diplo for now. Should we? Should we? I don't think we should. Diplo is important, admin seems to be more important at the moment. Although, how long will it take until we can actually do it? Yeah, let's focus on Diplo. That's a temporary thing. Yeah, the galleys are building. Oh, maybe we can lure them away like we did before. That could be a viable thing to do. Okay, which one of them is mothballed? Let's try it. Come here. They block me. They are blocking me, but now... Are they sailing to help their own? No, they are a blocker. Crap. Well, I was hoping they would follow this ship. But obviously they did not. We could go around here and reach their army, kill it, but what we really need to siege is their islands, and we cannot get there without naval superiority. Right. That's my bloody Diplo power. It's all going to bloody Novgorod. Yeah, let's improve relations with them. We can't let them go above certain liberty desire. Rogue nation, really? Well, we kinda are, but what do you care? Yeah, not enough money to build anything. I mean, we could, but we shouldn't. We could go to a higher level Diplo advisor. I could also go for inflation reduction, because we do have quite a lot of inflation. Yeah, let's do that. Lost a siege. Yeah, that will come back. Although, maybe we don't need to do everything in one war. What if we recall this guy and sign a peace treaty? Just a minor one. Big things we have claims on. Still don't accept. Oh, do you mean that we can't take you in one war, actually? I thought we could. Interesting, they're actually pretty strong and big and all that. What if we clear this? We take the good provinces. That one will be for us, and a couple more will be for Pomerania. Like those accept, maybe? Still won't accept, still won't accept. Actually, will accept. What if we pieced out your allies? I mean, it's already time to wrap up this episode, but if I can sign a peace treaty before we end, that would be nice. Or we could wait until I have my galleys and take 100% from them. But do we really need to? Oh, do you want a peace treaty? Yeah. Okay, so let's explore the options once more. The good land, the really, really good land. Stockholm? Oh, do you have mines everywhere? Anywhere? You do. So this land is actually pretty good in production. Apparently. We can always take it later. Though, oh, Denmark has increased coin cost, it's still here. That's gonna sting. This is going to sting. Right, so you have claims where? Here, and here, and that should be it, because you can't reach anything else. Right, so let's give those provinces to Pomerania. Why not? We take this for ourselves. 1, give 2 to Pomerania. And can we take anything else? Or rather, how much more can we take? Not much. This will give us some aggressive expansion, but it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I could push this, but I don't think it's viable at the moment. And we do take the best trade province. Also, Pomerania will fabricate a couple more claims. Now it's time to core the province. It has a shipyard, a temple, and a marketplace. Cool. Thank you, Sweden. Those have upgrades as well. And we don't need to spend our money on maintaining the forts anymore. Mothball everything. Okay. What's our next order of business? We should probably fabricate claims on Norway and attack them, but then we will have to fight Great Britain as well. Maybe let's just be patient and expand slowly from now on. Brandenburg, how are you doing? Well, we could attack somebody. We don't have a casus belli against Muscovy, and that is the problem. I would have taken them over by now if we had one. That is a small mistake on my part. We should have one. Okay, all our armies, where are you? You all go back to Warsaw or Warszawa. No, not through here. You go. Oh, you can't go. We left you in friendly territory. Okay, so we need to manage our fleets. We will detach the transport fleet. And it will transport them. Alright, this is enough for this episode, definitely. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you did like the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.